from our guy, Stephen A. Smith, who posted on X, "Wait a minute, what the hell does Mad Dog Unleashed mean? Who's the guy? Watch your manners whenever you're on First Take. Don't think this dental surgery, it's not on an island somewhere, dental surgery will keep me down for long. I'll be back better than ever in the new year. You and Sergeant Friday," meaning Jeff Saturday, "better watch yourselves. I will be back soon enough."
Hey, Jake Paul, get your thing fixed up there, Stephen A. We're handling business up here on First Take. You enjoy your warm weather and your dental surgery. Make sure you handle your business.
And all the protein shakes because you can't eat.
Liquid diet. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
All right, let's navigate our way to the NFC North. With 2 games to go, the Chicago Bears are in the driver's seat to win the NFC North with an 89% chance to capture the division, according to ESPN Analytics. The Packers are still alive in the division race, 11% chance to win the North, but a Bears victory on Sunday at San Francisco would give Chicago their first division title since 2018. Jason, would you be surprised if the Bears reach a Super Bowl this year?
I would be. And that's not a knock on the Bears. That's not a knock on the Bears.
It's a knock.
They've been a ton of fun to watch. They've been ahead of schedule. I think we all are a little bit surprised of how well they've played this season, the progress Caleb Williams has made throughout, what Ben Johnson's been able to do with the run game, the defense, all of the turnovers. But I think as we get further into it, I think teams like the Rams, I think teams like the Seahawks, I just give them a better opportunity to be representing the NFC in the Super Bowl right now.
I would not be surprised. I disagree with this. Listen, they have 64 runs of 10-plus yards, the most explosive run team in the NFL. If you remember who won the Super Bowl last year, that team did it. That was the Philadelphia Eagles. They have a quarterback who's making plays. And listen, you got to get lucky sometimes. The onside kick tonight, that's lucky, right? There are things that happen. Last year when the Chiefs went to the Super Bowl, everybody said, oh, they got lucky. They went 50. Sometimes it goes your way. It's going their way. This is a team that has momentum. Ben Johnson's got them rolling. When your quarterback ain't scared to make the throws, you can run the ball like they and you're getting turnovers. I'm not shaking my chance here.
Too many takeaways they rely on. Was it 31?
31.
Yeah. And you can't necessarily rely on that in postseason play. I would be surprised. They're going to get a home game, or they'd be the 1 seed, so you'd maybe have to go in there to beat them. But first time in, young quarterback. I'd be surprised if I see them in San Francisco at the end of the year.
Okay, so Jeff, do you still think that the Packers are Super Bowl contenders?
I do think they are. I like Matt LaFleur. And look, I know Jordan Love, like the injury, all these kinds of things. Malik Willis, to me, has played lights out. And again, they find a way to mess this one up the other night. But this is a very good football team. And even without Micah Parsons, it's a good enough defense. And just as you look at these games and you look at these teams, nobody to me feels like they don't have issues and they can just get. So, I'm not going to take a well-coached football team that can go score points with Jordan Love. I'm not taking them off the list. I think Malik Willis gets them to the point, and then Jordan Love takes it over.
I'm taking them off the list, and I think Micah Parsons was brought in there to be the finisher.
For sure.
He was the guy late in the game in the fourth quarter that's going to come away with the big sack to win you the game. He's the guy that's drawing those double teams. And not only did they lose Micah Parsons, they lost Devontae Wyatt as well on that defensive line. So I think when you start missing those pieces and you get in these playoff games, you're going to need those guys to step up big. And you just mentioned Jordan Love getting banged up. Malik Willis got banged up in that game as well.
Right.
So those injuries start creeping in. I just don't see them as contenders right now.
Yeah, I don't see them not winning the division and getting to a Super Bowl. That means 3 road wins in a row. And I know it's been done. Aaron Rodgers did it the year they won the championship. I see Buffalo maybe, as we discussed a little while ago. I don't see Green Bay in the 7th spot or 6th spot winning 3 road games to get to a Super Bowl. That, to me, is a little too much to ask for that team without Parsons. So I would say no, they're not legitimate Super Bowl contenders.
And the last team that's sort of still in it, but kind of not, is the Detroit Lions. We know they lost on Sunday to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what got the Bears into the playoffs to begin with. Are they the biggest disappointment this season?
Well, it's them or the Ravens. I think you'd have to put the Ravens with them, too. But, yes, I mean, the Lions they have not been beating good teams. They lost to Green Bay twice. Yeah. They lost at Kansas City. They lost to the Rams. They've lost to a lot of, they lost the other day to Pittsburgh, it's a decent team. They have not beaten a good team all year. That's the first concern with them. They haven't stopped the run. They got all sorts of issues on defense. You know, they're 8-7. I mean, did you think that the over/under number beginning of the year is around 11, and they're 8-7?
Most people expected them to win the NFC North back-to-back years.
Absolutely. So you'd have to say they're the most disappointing team.
I'm going to say the Ravens. I think when you look at the Lions, they lost both coordinators this offseason, and Aaron Glenn becoming a head coach, Ben Johnson becoming a head coach. I look at the Baltimore Ravens. They returned everybody. I remember the beginning of the season, we said, this is the best roster in the NFL. Their defense top down, Lamar Jackson, when he's getting DeAndre Hopkins, Derrick Henry, all of these guys. And we talked about Lamar's injuries, but remember, they were, 2-5 when he got injured at that point in the season. So for me, it would be the Baltimore Ravens as the most disappointing team this year.
Yeah, I'd go Ravens here. It's not even close to me. I had them as my Super Bowl favorites. I thought they were going to represent the AFC, and they have played poor. And here's the thing. Even starting poorly and all that, they had everything in front of them. Before that, I think it was the Pittsburgh game, right? They had everything in front. They could go win, take care of the business, and they haven't. They've just laid an egg. And so when you look at this team, their roster, they got no excuses, man. I mean, Lamar's played 11 games. They haven't been good enough. I've been very disappointed in this Ravens team.
Did anyone here have the Bears as a team that could win the NFC North this year?
No, they did not. 8.5 was their number in Vegas before the year began.
They have played extremely well.
Sure. All right, straight ahead. Without Mahomes.